So what's up? What's the deal? Welcome to JA News,
It's up.
your source for the latest and greatest here in the world of sneakers. So for today's show, we're recapping today's big sneaker releases. Hopefully you guys didn't miss out on the surprise Yeezy drops. We're gonna be talking some upcoming sneaker releases, and it looks like Adidas' next big Yeezy release has already leaked. So we got all that plus more, and it's coming right up next. So you can catch brand new episodes of JA News weekdays right here. So be sure to subscribe and come along for the ride. And I hope you guys didn't miss yesterday's episode, as I mentioned that today we should expect Adidas to give us a surprise Yeezy release. And I really hate to be that guy, but JA never lies. But nah, it was really just a good guess, kind of based off how we saw the first phase of Yeezy releases go down. So of course today we got the 350 V2 red stripe, and by the time you guys are watching this, I'm hoping that we're flooding these comments with a whole bunch of W's. And it's crazy to see that still in 2023 this release still holds so much weight in the sneaker world. So on top of the red stripes, we also got the Knit Runner faded onyx. And yesterday I mentioned that this wasn't as popular of a release, but I gotta kind of take that back, as it seems like every Yeezy kind of has its audience, and it seems like a lot of people were kind of checking for this darker colorway of the Knit Runner. So that was our two big confirmed app Yeezy releases. Let me know if any of you guys grabbed these. Thinking back to when these red stripes first dropped, I remember I had copped the copper pair off of StockX for like 600 bucks. I remember rocking them joints on South Beach with like a pair of like distressed skinny jeans. I thought I was the shit. And I remember I was at this gas station, right, thinking I was super fly, and this dude walked in and he had on the red stripes and he just straight killed me. So it's good times looking back on those days. And again, let me know if any of you guys copped these joints. We also had another surprise release as the OG Yeezy Knit Runner Sulfur. It looked like those joints hit undefeated, but you still have a chance to grab those, as it looks like they are currently available via raffle on SNS, but these have a short raffle window, as it looks like you guys have until 12 a.m. midnight tonight to enter that raffle. Once again, that's the OG Knit Runner Sulfur. You guys know the yellow colorway. I feel like that's the best Knit Runner colorway. And yeah, you guys go ahead and grab those OGs. They sold out on Undefeated today. We also had some Yeezy slides drop on foot sites like JD Sports and Finish Line via exclusive access, I believe, but I don't really care too much about copping shoes off foot sites. So we had a good amount of pairs dropping. Of course, tomorrow we got some raffles that are ending, and stay tuned, guys. It looks like the next phase of Yeezy releases has also leaked, but first we got a couple of quick updates to get into. Now, yesterday I mentioned that Nike was teasing the relaunch of the Kobe Bryant line, and then today they hit us with the SNKRS app release of the Air Flight Huarache, the purple and gold joint. So these are very special to Kobe fans because this was a player exclusive model, one of many that Nike produced for Kobe Bryant during his sneaker free agency after he left Adidas. So it seemed like this was a very popular release, retailing at $125. So it seemed like Kobe fans as well as sneakerheads were really excited about this, as we saw these sell out virtually instantly today on the Nike SNKRS app. And we got a first look at the Chris Paul Air Jordan 1 Low OG. Now, I believe that sneaker dude on Twitter, Brandon, talked about these a few months back, but now it looks like we got the first official looks here, and I gotta say, pretty boring, but then again, I feel like this sneaker, the highlights are more so in the details, which it appears that you got like a pattern premium leather here and like a rough type of suede. So I could see these as being like a cool little release that could move some numbers. Of course, Chris Paul is one of Jordan Brand's more recognizable signature athletes. You know, although a lot of his exclusive player models have been kind of trash, I could see these being as light, you know, for Jordan fans. But then again, based off the fact they have a more premium material, maybe they have a premium retail price as well. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm expecting these to probably drop in like real limited numbers, and we can look forward to these dropping coming up in October. And we got a release date for the upcoming Terror Squad Air Force Ones, which are set to hit the Nike SNKRS app coming up August 19th for a retail of $150. And if you guys don't know the story by now, rapper Fat Joe back in like the early 2000s, a long time ago, he used to have a connect over at Nike that used to produce these like custom Terror Squad Air Force One. So eventually later down the line, this Nike employee eventually got fired, and now years down the line, Nike's trying to pimp these out to us with this played out storytelling. So I'm not really a fan of this colorway, and I feel like the storytelling on this pair sucks, and I feel real bad for bruh that got fired for this. So next, so right back to Yeezy. As the month of August Adidas Yeezy releases continues, it looks like we got a brand new find. Now, I found this one on Discord. I also saw this image floating around on Twitter, so I believe this to be legit, and apparently an Adidas customer service representative leaked the remaining Adidas August Yeezy releases. So salute to Sheer M. It looks like we have phase 3 to look forward to from August 16th to the 22nd, as well as phase 4 from the 23rd, finishing off the month of August on the 29th. So if you thought this wasn't enough Yeezy drops, we got, it looks like 2 more weeks of releases to go. Now, what can we expect for phase 3 and 4? I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but for phase 3, you know, we can expect to see some great pairs, which include the 350 V2 static. We also have the Yeezy 950 boot, as well as the 700 utility black, as well as some new slides and foam runners. So a lot of great pairs to go around. And when I compare this to phase 1 as well as phase 2, it's kind of hard to pick a clear winner of like which phase is the best. I feel like Adidas did a really great job of kind of making each phase, you know, equally just as good. So I think when it comes to the 700 utility black, a lot of people are going to be checking for that. Of course, the V1 is definitely a fan favorite, and this colorway originally released back in 2019. So it's going to be interesting to see, you know, what retail we drop for these. I believe they should be hitting us for like $260, and then the 950 boot, which a lot of people, you know, missed out on when they originally dropped back in 2015. Unfortunately, it looks like the $600 retail price may turn a lot of people away, and I feel like a lot of people are starting to get a little fatigued with all of these drops. It looks like Adidas crammed a whole bunch of releases into one small month, and I think that a lot of people are starting to like tap out when it comes to fun. They dropped a lot of pairs, a lot more than they dropped on that first Yeezy Day style drop. So we'll see how things go. On top of that, you know, we have more foam runners and slides, and then going into phase 4, more pairs that people are going to be checking for. So strap your wallets tight. We're just about halfway through the month, and we still got a lot more Yeezy releases to go. So let me know which pairs you guys are most excited for, as that $600 price point kind of turns you away from that 950 duck boot. And how did you guys do on today's Yeezy drops? Did you guys try to get the knit runners? Were you guys going for the red stripes, or did you guys hit up any of the foot sites for some of the slide drops? Remember guys, tomorrow we have the draw results for the Yeezy Slide Slate Marine, as well as the Yeezy Foam Runner Stone Salt. And then after the weekend's over, we have Monday's draw results to get into. So it's a lot to get into, guys. Of course, you know, you got to stay up to date with me as we're hitting you with new episodes of JA News every weekday. So we're going to wrap things up right here. Salute to everybody for tuning in. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out, y'all. Love.